Welcome to EvalLab. There are two reasons you might be watching this. The first, you want to put a chatbot on your website so customers can get instant answers from your documents, out of hours, without tying up your team. The second, you want an internal tool for your staff, so instead of them digging through 200-page compliance manuals or HR handbooks every time someone has a question, they just ask the system and get an instant, accurate answer. Either way, you have the same problem. AI makes things up. It invents case law. It invents policy details. If you just deploy a standard AI chatbot, you have absolutely no way of knowing if it's telling the truth until a customer complains or a staff member acts on bad information. That's what EvalLab does. It tests your AI, proves it's accurate, and gives you a score before you ever let a real person use it. Let me show you how it works. Step 1 is simple. You upload the documents you want the AI to answer questions about. This could be property brochures, compliance manuals, HR handbooks, whatever your business uses. Once uploaded, the system automatically processes the file. It reads it, breaks it down, and gets it ready for searching. Now I need to explain a concept called chunking, because it's the secret to making these systems accurate. Imagine you have a 100-page manual. If someone asks a specific question, you don't want the AI reading all 100 pages. It will get confused. You want it to read just the relevant paragraph. So we slice the document up into smaller pieces, chunks. But here's the catch. How big should those slices be? You can slice them small, say 256 words. That's very precise, but sometimes it cuts a sentence in half and loses the context. You can slice them large, 1,024 words. That gives lots of context, but it might grab irrelevant information from the next page. Or you can go in the middle, 512 words. The problem is every business document is different. A legal contract might need small slices. A company handbook might need large ones. You don't have to guess. We test it. The Q&A lab. Before we run a big test, we can do a quick spot check here in the QA lab. Normally, when your staff or customers use the final chatbot, they just ask a question and the system automatically searches through all your documents to find the right answer. It knows which document to use based on the context of the question. But this drop-down up here is specifically for debugging. If you ever get a report that the chatbot gave a wrong answer about a specific document, let's say a property brochure, you can come in here, lock the search to just that one PDF, and see exactly what it pulled. So let's ask it a question about this property. You ask it, the system finds the 3 most relevant paragraphs from that specific document, and they appear down here in Retrieved Evidence. The AI then writes an answer up here using only those 3 paragraphs. It cannot make things up because we locked it in a box with only those paragraphs. Your job here is simple. Look at the 3 paragraphs at the bottom. Are they the right bits of the document? If yes, the system is working.
Experiments. This is the most important part of the platform. Remember how I said we don't know if small, medium, or large chunks work best for your business. For every single answer, an independent AI judge checks it. It asks, did the AI make anything up? Did it actually answer the question? Did it use the right paragraphs? Here we tested the AWS Certified AI Practitioner, as this is a 250-page document, which, as we noticed earlier, it required 311 chunks. This will make our AI work harder. Here are the results. You can see exactly which chunk size won. In this case, the medium chunks scored 93% on faithfulness. That means across all the test questions, 93% of the answers were completely accurate and grounded in the documents. That is the setting we promote to your live chatbot.
Observability and audit. Finally, for the technical people in your team, we have full observability. You can see exactly how long every step took, what model was used, and where every second was spent. And for compliance, we have the audit trail. Every single question a user asks, every answer the system gives, and whether it came from the cache or was generated fresh. Fully exportable, fully auditable. So that's EvalLab. You upload your documents, we find the most accurate configuration automatically, we prove it with a truth score, and we give you an audit trail. You stop guessing if your AI is accurate, and you start proving it. The sandbox, your safe space to test. If you're watching this video and would like access to login details, which means we will set up a private, secure sandbox environment just for you. Think of this as your safe space to play in. Feel free to upload your actual company documents, run some questions in the Q&A lab, and run at least 5 experiments. Running those experiments is what grounds the AI. It figures out the most accurate way to read your specific documents. And don't worry about leaving your data in here. Once you're finished testing, you can delete any PDF with one click. When you delete a file here, it doesn't just hide it. It's instantly and permanently wiped from the database. We do this specifically to prevent database bloat and stop the AI from getting confused by mixing up old documents with new ones. Your environment stays clean and accurate. Contact Mark today to request login details.